Hey, I'm Jeff the Junk Seller, and this presentation is going to be about hitting the road again full time. I'm starting the van life thing again. I turned in some silver and some scrap gold, got about $2,000, and these are the things that I picked up. Shopping Easter weekend. It was pretty much a bust. I made it to a couple of different sales, made it over to Louisiana. Just got I made it to a church sale, a couple of garage sales. Made it to the Greenwood Flea Market in Greenwood, Louisiana. I was out on a road trip, just trying to hustle up stuff. This was supposed to have been Highway 80 sale, and the jewelry here that was all supposedly examined by a professional jeweler, and he said that there was no gold and silver there. But I got this from a place that will be selling on Highway 80. Then there's a guy that owns a shop here in Canton that he gets old stuff. He does cleanouts, estate cleanouts, and storage units. And I got a bunch of photographs from him. Nothing really spectacular. Just some decent run of the mill. A little better than run of the mill photographs, the kind of stuff that I like to have in inventory. This is the meat and potatoes of my business a lot of times. And then I made it to a auction house in Louisiana. I was back and forth between the two quite a bit, but I bought these for the top loaders. Those 8x10 or 8.5 by 11 top loaders. I'm not sure what they actually measure, but those are they're about $2.50 a piece, and I bought 22 of them. I think for $12. Um, but this auction, they run two auctions a month, and I think that I'm gonna have to get there. This guy, he gets everything that remains at the end of estate sales and runs it through his little auction house, and I can't believe that this stuff didn't sell at his auction. He was running a bit of a tag sale to get rid of stuff that they were backstocking, just trying to clear the shelves. But there's an awful lot of this stuff. It's old 1911 catalog, and I'll get probably $3 or $4 a page for that stuff, maybe even $5 a page for some of them. But I really needed the top loaders. I've got some really expensive paper that will go in those. But I was out just kind of driving around, trying to get back to Highway 80 so that I can make it back to Texas. I've got my old van I'm trying to sell. It's a bit of a mess, but I had it on Facebook, and I needed to get back to Canton so that I could field offers on Monday. So I was driving through back roads, and I found signs for what they call a flea market, but it's actually just a junk shop. But it's in a little place called Uncertain, Texas, and I went in there. I didn't find much. I found a little bit of stuff, but I found a 10 karat gold pin that weighs about 2.6 grams. By the time I take the stem off the back, those are often just gold plated. I need to try to pull that off with pliers, and by the time I get that pulled off, it's probably going to be about 2.4 grams of 10 karat gold. So it's going to come around $100 scrap, and I only paid $3 for it. But I'm trying to imitate what my buddy did last weekend when we shopped South Central Oklahoma with all the gold and silver picks. I was able to get a little bit of stuff from the vendor that will be selling at the Highway 80. They moved the Highway 80 sale because of Easter weekend, and it's gonna interfere with Canton. I'm still gonna make the run, but it's gonna interfere. Now these things here I got from an estate sale that I learned about from when I was at Allums, and then this is stuff that I got from uncertain Texas. But I really like the calendar here. They're nude under there. Fantastic. Time again, I'm gonna end up having to make a lot of presentations at rest areas. I wasn't the rest area that I was at last night. I wasn't able to use because there was just too much road noise. Um, so I'm at my storage unit. It's a disaster here, but and I'm gonna have to try to get the 3 units consolidated down to where I just have two. The new one that I picked up for the two storage units, the one from Canton and the one from Ennis. I don't want to carry 3 units. Paying $360 a month rent for storage is it's seems so much more than just paying $270 a month. Um, but I'm gonna have to I'm gonna run the same circuit this month after Canton. I think that I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do the Highway 80 leading into Canton, do Canton, and then go up to South Central Oklahoma for one more time. But if you've enjoyed this presentation, please view some of my other content. If you enjoy that as well, then please give me a like, and thank you for viewing.